Hello, fellow duelists. This is Shadow of the Moon, and welcome to another variant Blackwing deck profile. So this one is actually going to be a sub-variant of Kaliyuga, which is the Allure Queen Blackwing. So I do know that this deck actually has kind of mixed reviews. Some people like it, some people can't stand it. I'm kind of in the middle on both sides of the fence, just kind of swaying back and forth. I don't really hate it or like it. I actually don't really play kaliyuga that much anymore, so to me, it's not really that big of a deal, but I do know that there's a lot of players out there that either really like the Allure package and say that it's very consistent and makes it to where you have, more one-card combos, making it to where you don't have to use up your normal summon, you don't have to summon Sudri or Simoon or anything like that, and then you have other players saying that it's because of that it's too much of a package and that you need more hand traps in this format, and I do admit hand traps are very important, especially in this format, because we have a lot of people playing hand traps, at least upwards of 19, 20, even more. So all right, so this is going to be the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy it. With that, I actually did do some get some inspiration from Canuck Gaming and a little bit from Silent Blackwing, just to be able to name a few. So I'm giving a shout out to both of those players since they are the top Blackwing players. And if you guys like it, I hope you will enjoy it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So obviously, your first is 3 Simoon. This is the standard Blackwing board for everybody. You guys know Simoon, that's what you kind of need. You need 3 Simoons. A lot of people actually in this build are talking about taking out the 3 Simoons. I don't really know how I feel about that. You get 3 Sudris. I don't know how I feel about that, because if you don't have Simoon in this, I feel like it's not really that full of Blackwing. I feel like it becomes more of like Kaliyuga featuring Blackwings or something. Alright, and then you got 3 Vatas. But those are just my opinions. And then the one of, so 1 Zonda, 1 Kunai, 1 Boreas Storm. You can play Chris. I just want to use Boreas Storm because I like Boreas Storm. 1 Zephyros the Elite, 1 Shamal, 1 Hammerton, 1 Sharnga, and then lastly 1 Chinook. And we are not playing Assault Synchron in here because the Mulcharmy ends up becoming a better bridge in this deck, but you don't need it because we aren't even playing Small World. This deck actually doesn't require Small World because you are playing more of a consistent package. When you're playing Allure Queens, you have that ability to, if you draw either Dance, Palace, or Chaos, Allure Queen, it becomes essentially the 1-card combo that I was talking about earlier. And then for the spells and traps, we've got 2 Black Whirlwinds, 1 Black Feather Whirlwind. These are always standard. And for the rank ups, you've got rank up Launch, you've got rank up Magic Launch, rank up Skip Force, 1 Pot of Prosperity, and then time for the Allure package. So 3 Allure Queens. This is probably, in my opinion, would be the best ratio if you're playing a 40-card deck, because you don't want to overload it. You don't want to put too many of them in there. Like, Allure Queen level 7 obviously is a brick if you only have the Allure Queen. If you're running more than 1 copy, you have more of a chance to draw it, and you do not want to see this card in your hand. So with that, I've got the Allure Queen level 7 right there. And then we're going to be playing 3 Allure Dance, and then 1 Allure Palace. These are the Allure Queen package. This is pretty much what you're going to be using for the deck. It's like the most minimal package that you can possibly play. And then for the hand traps, we're playing 3 Ash, 3 Mulcharmies, 3 Drolls, and 1 Called by the Grave. So a total of 10 plus Chinook is 11 hand traps, which is very low for this deck, but you do exceed that for having more 1-card starters, which is important in the deck. Alright, so then for the extra deck, we're going to be playing 2 Blackwing Assault Dragons and 1 Blackwing Dragon. This is standard. If you wanted to replace one of those and have Dispatch or a Chaos Angel, that is another option. I'm just playing the standard build. Then for your Blackwings, you've got Full Armor, Notham, and Boreas Storm the Wicked Wind. So you've got those 3, and then that is it for the Blackwing package. Then we're going to be playing for the link of the Exceed package. You've got your Ultimate Falcon, you've got your Kaliyuga, which is the main con of the deck. You've got 2 Arsenal Falcons, because since you are playing the Allure Queen, the package, it makes it easier. It's another way to go into a level 7, so if you get Nibiru'd, you can still continue your plays, and you can use up both of these. And then we're having the Brave Strix, we're having the Raider's Knight, And then for the last bit, we're going to be playing the Darkness Dragon of Dark Steel, SP Little Knight, and your Y-Strix. So, alright, so that's going to be it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy it. Me personally, like I said, I don't really play Kaliyuga, so I can't really say whether or not this is a good engine. I have watched it numerous times. I've watched numerous people use it for combos. I've watched people play with the deck, and my thoughts, I can't really say that I have anything to say about it. I mean, it is a good package, and it is, worthwhile. I know some people like it. Like I said before, some people hate it. And like I said, I'm on the fence. It doesn't really bother me. I play more pure Blackwings anyway, so I like showing different Blackwing variants for you guys, which is why I always upload different Blackwing deck profiles. But for me, this isn't normally something that I would personally play. I do know I know pretty much all the Kaliyuga lines and stuff and everything, but it's just not something that I personally like to play. If you like Kaliyuga, that is great, because that would obviously work for you, and obviously you have more success with it. I don't play competitively in terms of, I don't go to nationals, or I don't go to regionals. I don't really go to any of those. So yeah, that's just more of a preference of mine. So alright, so that's going to be it for this deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching. With that, I'll see you guys next time. Later. Oh, by the way, just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed. We are actually on our way to 650 subscribers, which is huge. I was amazed by that. So if you would like to subscribe and you haven't yet, please feel free to subscribe. Ring the bell so you get any notifications for any upload deck profiles that I do, any combos, test hands that I do, any unboxings that I do. I don't do a lot of unboxings much anymore because, obviously boxes can be expensive, and, you got it. I do have a family, so I pretty much make sure that they have everything that they need before I spend anything else on myself. But yeah. Alright, so that's going to be it for that deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching. With that, I'll see you guys next time. Later.